there is one particular question on after that I answered for myself, life just became much easier for me. And obviously, this question has a ton of forms on it, but the form of the question that I'm talking about, I got it from a book called A Man's Search for Meaning. It was by Viktor E. Frankl. I hope I'm not butchering his name, but he was a psychologist and also a Holocaust survivor. And this book is, in my mind at least, a must read for everybody. There's obviously one particular quote that stood out for me from that book, which was something along the lines of the one who can actually figure out the why on why he wants to live will always almost bear any how. And I really do hold this quote in true regard, honestly, because once you figure out why you're trying to live, once you figure out why you're trying to accomplish something and what you're doing, whatever the case might be, you can almost always figure out how exactly you're going to do it. Like, for example, if you make your life's purpose of just dopamine hits for you nonstop. You're gonna scroll on TikTok, you're gonna have brain rot, you're gonna scroll on Instagram, you're gonna go on Twitter, you're gonna, possibly even indulge in so many different vices of life. And it's all gonna be super easy for you. And that same approach can literally be taken into anything that you actually put your mind through. So, for example, if you figure out that, I am trying to live a good life and these are the values that I actually want, okay, why do I want these things? It could be as simple as, oh, I want to be happier, or oh, I want to be at peace, or oh, I want to make my parents happy. Regardless of whatever your life's mission is, once you actually figure out your why, everything just becomes so much easier. It obviously plays into religion as well. Worship just becomes so much easier once you actually figure out why you're doing it. Okay, you're doing something to get into paradise or to avoid hellfire or to make God happy. Whatever the case is, your mindset just becomes so much different and you become so much more resilient and you just figure out how. You figure out exactly how you're going to live through life. You figure out how exactly you're going to go through the hardships and the tough times and everything that comes with this life, but that all will always come after you figure out your why and you actually internalize it. Because you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. And if your heart does not accept your why or the reason why you keep on living, then you're literally never going to figure out how. And this is literally applicable to anything and everything. It includes making money, includes, getting married, whatever the case, whatever it is that you actually want to do, you need to figure out your why. And I hope eventually the how is obviously going to become easy for you as well.